It's already done half the work for you. Let's just go yoink. Let's zoom in here and go little yoink. Just paint some lines on like that. Put the cup back in. Look on the right hand side here. That looks pretty awesome. Hot cup of joe, ready to go. It is that simple. What did that take? Did that take like 3, 4, 5 seconds? That was a complex one too. What I just showed you, how many of them do you reckon you could do in an hour? Stick some music on and go for it. You could do at least 2 per minute. In this video, how to use what I've just shown you to make money online. It's Rowan here from LWAH.com. If you're interested in extra side income, work from home jobs, or starting an online business, then hit the subscribe button and smack that bell so you do not miss out on the great content in store. Now, let me show you the website that I just did that on. It's called Clipping Magic, clippingmagic.com. Look at this little video of how it works. So here we go. It swipes down with green for keep, red for remove, and it's that simple. It turns a background, it just turns it into a white background, and as you can see, they've also done a little bit of a shadow on there, which they've probably added in after, but boom, it is as simple as that. And that is how you, oh, here's another one. Here we go. So this one's a bit more complex, you know, there's a bit more to it. He's having to refine it. I should time this. This must be like, I don't know, 8 seconds, 9, 10, 11. I mean, he was done at 10 seconds, let's be honest. And now he's just getting really finicky for the people who really have to show something that looks amazing. But, you know, day to day, you don't need to go to this sort of effort. So, what is he doing? Maybe he's adding in the shadow or something. Boom, look at that. Looks awesome. Now he's doing a bit of brightness, shadows, highlights, temperature, saturation. So if you want to get really high spec on this sort of stuff and really go to town on it, you can. So let me show you how you can actually monetize this and make money online. First, I'm going to show you people per hour, image background remove as a task. Let's just have a look to see what we've got here. Isolate subject and remove background from about 20 images, $26. Imaging edit background for eShop, $55. Fix background removal, oh, don't know how many images, but $40. What else do we have here? Background removal, $10. So as you can see, there are jobs, heaps of jobs. This is, as I said, people per hour at peopleperhour.com. Fiverr, let's have a look on here. So there's various sellers. These are basically sellers showing that for $5 they either do, yeah, they probably do a couple or a bunch. I will do 100 photos background removal for $5. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's selling himself short there. You could probably do it. There we go. I'll do 25 images in 12 hours. So he's doing a quarter of the number of images as the other guy for $5. What do we got? We've just got a whole stack of people. Now, take note of this because I'm going to bring this up a little bit later. Before and after, let's see how cool that looks. Here we go, another before and after, turning a farmy background into nice nature. Let's have a look at the next site, 5squid, so 5squid.com. Now this is £5, so we're talking like $6-7 American dollars here. And again, there's a whole bunch of people removing background from shoes or from models or from products to go on eBay or, you know, Shopify or wherever. Look at this kid. Oh my gosh. People who want their some photography for their home, models, all sorts of stuff. People need this for it day to day. It is in high demand. Now here are a couple of websites that are set up specifically for it. Pixloom.com. These guys do it for $1 per image. In other words, 100 images for $100, which is a lot more than what that guy back at Fiverr was offering. So, you know, this is a website. It's live. It apparently has 201 customer reviews. Hey, maybe they do. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. They also offer, remember I'm saying this background, white background, transparent background, shadows, reflections, additional details. So these are some like value adds that these guys offer. Then there's Pixels, pixels.com. They remove the big background. Their value add is get 10 images edited free. They also do it for 95 cents an image, so they're slightly cheaper. Total savings, less than 3 hours. Push the button and send your order to the top of the queue. send out the first batch of images to be edited in as little as 5 minutes. So that's their value add kind of stuff. So they're still pretty much doing it for $1 per image. So there is a market for this stuff. There is a big market for this stuff. So I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together by this stage and work out that, okay, we've got this clipping magic tool that is super fast at removing the background, and I think you do actually pay for it, but it's minimal. It's like you buy a whole stack of images that you can clip for a couple of dollars. It's super cheap, so you'll easily make it back once you start getting some jobs. Then on the other side, we have clients who need the work, who need this done for them. So there's 2 kind of options that I've shown you there. One is to do it via the various freelancing websites, Fiverr, People Per Hour, 5 Squid, that sort of thing. The other option is to start your own website and compete with these guys, who are they again, Pixlr and whatever they were, Pixloom. Now, obviously, those 2 sites ranked on the first page of Google. So there's a bit more to it to rank on the first page of Google for your own website, your own business. So maybe starting down the freelancer path, although down the freelancer path there was a bit of competition, but still, what I want to give you now are a couple of real tips and pointers to try to break through down the freelancer path, because down the freelancer path it's a bit easier to make a bit of a side income with this. Give it a bit of a dabble. If it works out, then maybe you can start thinking about creating the website for yourself. If it doesn't work out, hey, move on to the next thing. No love lost. It's not nearly as much of an effort outlay to get onto these freelance websites, create a portfolio, and start getting yourself out there, maybe doing some cheapish jobs to start building up your points and your score on those freelance websites, so you get bumped to the front page. So let's have a quick look at some tips and tricks for breaking in on the freelancer scene. Number 1 is act quickly. When you're ready to work, jump on those freelancing portals or the websites or wherever you're finding these sorts of jobs and refresh it every couple of minutes. Now, when a new job comes through, you want to be quick to act. You want to be one of the first people in there. Have a copy and paste script that you can send them, but you need to be able to augment that. You need to be able to put some touches on it so the person knows, the client knows that it's specific to them. You've got to add their name. You've got to address it to them. You've also got to address any specific requirements that they might have. And if the platform allows it, send them a private message. I've had many times I'm pretty sure it's Upwork definitely allows you to do it. You can private message them. I've had times where freelancers, as soon as I've posted a job, freelancers have private messaged me and they've just started engaging with me, started asking me some questions and saying that they can do this for me and no problems, and got me to engage with them a bit more, and sure enough, I hire them. Number 2, follow the instructions. As I mentioned a second ago, clients have specific requirements, and it is so obvious when people just copy and paste a script without addressing the specific requirements. And when it's a crowded marketplace, like it would be for image background removal. You saw how many people were there on Fiverr and those various websites. So when it's a crowded space and there's lots of people vying for the job, it's going to be an instant disqualifier if you're not addressing those specific requirements that someone might have, like add shadows in or add a green background or whatever it might be for this sort of work. Number 3 is sell yourself. Add a quality bio on the various platforms that you're using. Let people know that you've got the mad skills. You are the best person for the job. Let them know that you are the best choice. Don't be high. A lot of people say they notice that people are afraid to kind of talk themselves up. They're modest, or they're being too nice, or they're just being they're lacking confidence. So be confident and put yourself out there and show that you are the best person for the job. Have various instances and show in your portfolio a couple of different types of what you can do. Remember a second ago I showed you the before and afters. They're always a fantastic way to show people what you can do. Number 4 is add value. Now, don't necessarily try to be the cheapest, but take a leaf out of Pixel's book. Now, they had all sorts of value adds. Yeah, they were 5 cents cheaper. That's kind of neither here nor there, but they offered a whole bunch of other things, like getting the first thing back within an hour or 5 minutes or something, and then you get your order back in 3 hours, and you can push a button to get your order bumped up to the queue, and first 10 images free. Now, they're all value adds that the competition wasn't doing. But mind you, Pixaloom, or what I can't quite remember, I think it was Pixaloom, also had some value adds. They also offered shadows and reflections and different coloured backgrounds and things like that. So they're both adding their own value. So here's a thought. What if you actually did all of that stuff? Now, how could you possibly compete with someone who gave their 10 free images and the first images back in 5 minutes and the images back in 3 hours and bump up the top of the queue and backgrounds and shadows and reflections and different colors and all that sort of stuff? Imagine you did it all with a bit of, not just a bit, but some amazing customer service that sucks. SUCS, surprisingly unexpected customer service that just knocks them out of the park. How can you compete with that? Add all the value, and you don't need to be winning the race to the bottom of the price barrel. So I hope that has inspired you. This is a great little make money online way to give it a crack. Try it as a freelancer. If you've never dabbled with freelancing before, this is a great entrance into it. So give it a go. Take stock in some of those pointers that I've just made. Have a fantastic day and hit that strange looking mug there to subscribe to this channel. Have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye.